Today, I ordered an iPhone 13 refurbished from the Apple Store. I ordered it because I need 3 phones to manage my iCloud accounts. I was going to say social media, but I kind of mean iCloud, but I kind of mean social media. Currently, I have an iPhone 16 Pro Max and an iPhone 10. So this will add an iPhone 13, and then next time they release an iPhone, I'm going to get one of those because the iPhone 10 is not on the current iOS. I've been back and forth on this topic for a long time in my head, and what I realized today is that when you have multiple social media accounts and a business account, that having a separate iPhone for each of those is just such a great idea, because you can be logged in on those devices to all the accounts for that social media entity, and you don't have to switch accounts all the time, which is a little bit of a bother, it sounds like, but really when you do a lot of social media, it's kind of a big bother. And so while I protested a little bit this morning when I was ordering it, I just couldn't find any way that it wasn't a good idea. And I did a search on YouTube for other people who had done a multiple phone situation, and there's a lot of people who do 2 phones. I didn't find anybody else who does 3 phones, but I think they're probably out there. And if you are one of those people, please comment below, because I'm curious about your experience. There's some interesting stuff you should probably know, because I've had up to 6 social media entities at one time. And what I learned from that was it was a bad idea. And I have since said that I will do only one social media entity. And while I do now only have one social media entity, essentially, I actually have 2, because the second is kind of an offshoot of the first that a lot of the mainstream social media people are just not interested in, and I don't want to accidentally give them that content, which they don't want. And I'm doing it so that there's clarity there. So you might be asking, Matt, if it's only 1, but that turns into 2, why is it 3? Good question. It's 3 because I have a business, and that business's email is hosted through iCloud, which is the easiest way to host your email. I've done Google, I've done Zoho, and I kind of hate both those. I mean, Google's okay, but it's very expensive. For Apple, I pay $1 a month to do that, and I get 50 gigabytes of storage. It's kind of amazing. But when you make that choice, that is a whole iCloud account, and an iCloud account, if you must have it, works better with one device that's dedicated to it. So that's how we got to 3. Since the iPhone 10 has essentially expired, I'm not going to buy another phone now, but I think I will buy the iPhone 17 when it comes out to replace the iPhone 10. And then I think I'm going to be on it every 2 years. I said this in one of the shorts I made yesterday, but I also have decided not ever to get a Max phone again. I prefer the smaller form factor, and especially when you've got 3 of them, smaller is better. So that kind of saves me some money. I'm also never doing Pro again because I have my Canon EOS R8, which I'm using to film this, which I love, and it takes such good video and pictures that I really never want to use an iPhone camera again if I don't need to. So that kind of saves me some money. I am really looking forward to getting my iPhone 13, even though I thought I didn't need another phone. Now the idea of having a phone for that other social media account is so attractive. Also, that has its own iCloud account too. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's wonderful. And I wouldn't be surprised if people who have a lot of social media for various reasons have many different accounts and many different phones. I would like to find those people and have a conversation with them, even just through social media posts, on what the strategies are. Here's my strategy. So anyway, I'm happy with my decisions. I'm happy with the price I paid. I'm happy with the phone is coming in 2 days, and I think it's going to be great. Oh, maybe I'll do an unboxing. Maybe. That's a teaser. I mean, why would I not do an unboxing? Why would I not do that? Okay, we'll do an unboxing. We'll talk about it later.